day Turkey's that area. And then, of course, after 70 AD, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But after 70 AD, they escaped into Africa, but that's the topic. Wherein ye greatly rejoice. But this is so applicable to right now because we're scattered all over the world. Believers are scattered all over the world. His elect. It's nothing new under the sun. They were scattered then, we're scattered now. And we're going through trials and tribulations wherever we are. Doesn't matter if you're in Africa, Asia, China, Japan. Think about the brothers in China, brothers and sisters in China. They're not even allowed to open up a Bible. Reading the Bible is against the law. I'm talking to a Chinese brother once that led to Christ and went in the temple, and the Chinese brother said in China, they're not. They can't stand on the street corner and witness. He said, "You." He said, "You will disappear." He said, "Well, see you again." That have underground churches, and you think about in the countries like, man, Iraq and Iran. If you're a believer, they just killed a bunch of Christians in Egypt. What, 120 of them, I think? They cut their heads off and oh, God. Man, this trials and tribulations going on throughout the world. And we here in the Americas, man, we have the freedom to witness. Let us do that. Let us share our faith. We have the ability and the freedom to get on the internet. I can stand on the corner and preach till my tongue falls out of my mouth. So we got to pray for our brothers in the communist nation and in nations where if they talk about Jesus, they'll be killed. Whether it's communism, whether in a nation where they only want Islam to be taught. You know, we got to pray for our brothers and sisters there. Then we got to pray for the communists. Then we got to pray even for the Muslims. We got to pray for the Buddhists. We got to pray for everybody. But the only way I'm going to have this love, because the power is in the word, and love is the power. And I can only get this power through the word, wherein here he is. I'm kept. What? Verse 5, chapter 1, 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 5. But I am kept by the power of God through faith, through the word of God. That's where my power lies. That's my power source. That's what I need to plug into. Wherein you greatly rejoice, verse 6. Wherein you greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be. Oh, and this word is, it needs be. If need be, it's always needed. It's always needed to be. I'm always needed to be in the word. It needs be. It's always needed for me to be in the word. Though now for a season, every season I need this word. Whether it's the good season, whether it's the bad times, the happy times, the sad times. See, because with the glad times, you tend to relax. Right? Don't relax. Rejoice now. Praise him. Praise him. But stand his word. Because there's gonna come a season where you're not gonna want to. But if you're in his word, what? The power, we are kept by the power of God through the word of God. Wherein we greatly rejoice. The Lord for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptations, through manifold trials, through manifold tests. Verse 7. That the trial of your faith, there it is, the word faith again, the trial of the word of God. See, the word of faith again means pistis. It means the word of God. Not just faith, but it means the word of God. So it says that the trial of your faith. So that the faith that is in you, the word of God, because right here we hear about the word of God. Peter's telling you, listen, You gotta put that faith in you, which is the word of God. And once that is stored in the resources of your soul, once that is stored in the resources of your mind, once that is stored in the resources of your spirit, you'll find out that the trial of your faith, which is this word, so you're going to go through the trials. God allows the trial because He wants you to see that the word that is in you will be the faith that you will need to get out of the trial. Let me say that again. He knows that He has to put on you certain trials so that He can show you the manifestation of His word. Because when you're in the trial of your faith, when you're in let me say, the previous verse, heavy through the heaviness, through the manifold temptations, this is the trial. Whatever test it is, He's allowed in your life. He allowed it because He's going to show you that this word, that the Holy Spirit that He has put and indwelled in you, that this word, that this faith, that this pistis that this word that you put in, that you have taken your time out of your life. You set aside friends. You set aside relatives. You set aside fun all the time. You set aside things. And you have prioritized your life to put the word in you. See, this is why God only chooses certain people to do great things for Him. And these are the people that have made up in their mind that they're going to take time out to make sure they store in the resources of their soul, mind, and spirit this precious word of God. That's why David used that word. Psalm 119, David used 10 different synonyms to talk about the word of God. He called it the testimony of God, statute, the word of God, the word of God, the word of truth. Oh, God. Listen, in every verse in Psalm 119, in every verse, he talks about the word of God. David was in love with the word of God. The word of God has to be your love. The word of God has to be your delight. Delight thyself in your word. And I ain't got time right now to go into what that word delight is. I mean, that is a deep word. Let me touch on this a little bit. When he says delight thyself in the word. Look, Psalm 119 has 176 verses, and every verse talks about the word of God. When he says delight thyself, what he's talking about is as if a man and woman is married, and when they come together, as a man and a woman, rejoicing in the love making, that's what the word of God should be your delight. The only thing better is that this should be what you are looking forward to. As a husband and wife look forward to coming together and making love, you should look forward to sitting down, and the word of God should be your love making unto the Lord. There should be nothing else more pleasurable than delighting yourself in his word. So this is why he's saying here that the trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold. See, your trials are precious because it's the word of God in you that's going to see you through. So then you can look back and you can say, oh, when he brought me through this, when he brought me through that, when he had me overcome, when he delivered me from him, when he delivered me from her, when he delivered me from whatever. It is that had you bound. You will say that the trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold, that perishes, though it be tried with fire. Whenever God allows the fire, the trials, to be a fire in your life, but you need the fire to burn off the dross. Gold has not become pure until the fire burns off all the impurities. Silver does not become pure until the fire burns off all the impurities. Gold has to be put in the fire to burn off all the impurities. God puts you in the fire of tribulation. God puts you in the fire of trials. God puts you in the furnace of temptation. God puts you in the furnace of testing. God puts you in the furnace of not being loved. God puts you in the furnace of not being liked. God puts you in the furnace of being hated. God puts you in the furnace of poverty. God puts you in the furnace of everything that the world puts you through. But God's word, God's love, God's faith, God's power will see you through. The first 5 says we are taught by the power of God through faith, through His word, through trials, through tribulations. I know I can depend on God. Oh, let me say this. During my trials, the trial of my faith being much more precious than of gold, cars, money, pretty girls, handsome guys, things. Nothing is more precious than the word of God and what God allows me to go through. And He only allows you to go through it so that you'll be able to be a testimony to someone else going through. That's why He allowed you to go through it. That's why Christ had to go through it. Because we can be the testimony. And so that we can be the testimony. Jesus did and that's what you do. Allow the test. Allow the trial. Watch this. Because he says in verse 7, though it be listen, you stop. Verse 7, if the trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold, that perishes. Those things perish. Women, men, things perish. Gold, cars, money, jars, things. All these things perish. They'll be tried with fire. Might be found into the praise and honor and glory and the praise of Jesus Christ, who having you not seen, though you love, and who though now you see Him not, yet believing, you rejoice with joy, unspeakable joy, joy, unlovable joy, joy, unfathomable joy, joy, unspeakable joy, unfathomable, unspeakable, and full of glory. Peter could rejoice. Peter could testify. So Peter tried, but he saw